In this video, we will discuss about genome sequencing. So let's understand what is a genome. So it is an organism's complete set of DNA, or in layman's language, it is something which contains all the data that is needed to describe the organism completely. Like we can term it as a blueprint. So the genome can be understood through the process described as sequencing. Now when I talked about genome, it is an organism's complete set of DNA. What do you mean by DNA? So it stands for deoxyribonucleic acid and it is the hereditary material in most of the living beings. As you can see here in the picture, the DNA structure. So basically genome includes all the chromosomes which houses the DNA and the genes. Now what are genes? It is a specific section of DNA. As you can see here in the picture, this part is gene and it is involved in making RNA or protein. RNA stands for ribonucleic acid molecules, which are single-stranded nucleic acids, and they are hereditary material in some viruses, like for example coronavirus. Now let's talk about genome sequencing. So it is a process basically which is meant for deciphering the exact order of base pairs in an individual. Like this data can be analyzed to understand the functioning of various genes, identify genetic mutations, and explore how the mutations impact gene functions. So basically we can say that in order to understand the process of genetic mutation, we need to do genome sequencing, which is the study of the various genes and how the mutations impact these genes' functions. Now let's talk about its benefits. So it is very much helpful in the efficient and faster diagnosis of rare genetic diseases. And not only this, it will help to understand the type and nature of diseases and the traits that comprise the diverse Indian population. Like for example, if we take any particular community of any particular state, like for example of Delhi, then if a particular set of people are having any genetic mutations that makes them vulnerable to any kind of drug or medicine, then in this case genome sequencing can help to prepare customized and targeted treatments for them. So this is how with the help of scientific research, the genome sequencing can be useful in the healthcare. And let me tell you one fact about COVID-19, that the human genome is made up of over 3 billion base pairs and 30,000 bases have been identified in the genome of coronavirus. And amid the COVID-19 pandemic, various genome sequence data of the novel coronavirus have been shared with the Global Initiative on Sharing All Influenza Data by the Pune-based National Institute of Virology in order to help understand this disease, this virus, and in order to create more efficient vaccines. Because unless and until we understand how the virus is mutating and what are the changes taking place in its genes, it won't be possible to curb the pandemic, because the vaccines are made from the weakened strains of the virus, and which is why studying its DNA, its RNA is very much important. And to be very specific, COVID-19 is RNA based virus. So this is all about this video, and do share this video with your friends, and thank you so much for watching.